Oh yeah, Jen.
Ryan's face.
I thought we had watched a video. It said you could.
I'm gonna save my white.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Something else.
I am the best. French fries are the best food in the world. No way.
Opinions are those?
Arguments. Those are
Oh.
opinions.
Opinions. Good.
Hey, Jose, chocolate is way better than French fries. People like me more than you. Have you ever tried to convince someone to do or like something? Have you ever tried to convince someone to change how they feel about something? That is argumentative text.
Jacob, let's watch.
Argumentative text tries to convince or persuade the reader. Let's look at this sentence. Hamburgers are better than hot dogs. Who agrees with that sentence? The word better is a word that's used to help persuade the reader. Let's look at this sentence. Hot dogs are the best food for picnics. Who agrees with that sentence? The word best is also an opinion word that's used to persuade the reader. So, how does the author try to convince the reader? They use those opinion words. Here are some more examples. Best, unfair, better, terrible, easiest, awesome, always, never, greatest, and clearly. Have you ever used any of those opinion words when you're arguing with your brother or sister, or maybe even your parents? I bet you probably have. Now let's talk about the author's audience. Who is the author's audience? The audience is who the author is trying to convince. Let's look at this sentence. Students do not need homework. Who would you try to convince to not give you homework? You guessed it, those teachers. Let's look at this sentence. Pizza is better than tacos. Who agrees with that? Who would the audience be for this sentence?
Oh.
Probably those people who love tacos. Good job.
I like that.
Now let's give it a try. Longer recess.
Pay attention to this. We're gonna figure out who our audience is. Let's see.
Who thinks you deserve a longer recess?
Oh.
Students should have a longer recess. We sit at our desk all day and deserve to have some time with our friends. We need to be able to stretch and clear our mind. When the long recess is over, we will be able to refocus and dig into learning. It will not only make us better students, but teachers will get a longer break as well. Let's look at this question.
Oh, okay. Let's look at this question. Or who's our audience first? Who is making this statement?
The narrator.
The what?
I said the narrator.
Or let's see who's making that statement. Who would be writing that statement? Who's that statement about? I guess
The people who are reading it. Narrator.
our audience. But who said this opinion? Who is our? I guess our characters. No, who's making this statement?
I never know.
Not the author. It says, what is the person? The students. The students, right? They're the ones making this claim about recess. Do you think a teacher is going to be making that claim about?
No.
Probably not.
I
No.
think working is way more. It's way more.
Well,
better
sometimes
than
when you aren't working,
outside.
yes, you lose your recess because you're not working. Yes. I still give you a recess for the most part. So what is the author trying to convince the reader? What is the author trying to make the reader do? Or what is the author trying to make? Or what claim are they making? Hey, what claim are they making? And then
We need a longer recess.
what claim are they making?
What
What does the first sentence say?
I don't know.
Jacob, pull up read it.
Should have a longer recess.
What?
That's the percentage.
So what is the claim?
Kids that shouldn't have more longer recess.
At home, what's the claim being made? What do they want the teachers to do? Somebody at home.
Make their recess longer.
I heard Audrina say a little tidbit of something. What? What is the author trying to say here? Somebody tell me. Come on, or you're gonna lose this. At home.
They'll have a longer recess.
They're not gonna get recess. They're gonna sit with me is what's gonna happen.
No, it's about the students wanting more.
I know y'all know. I'm trying to get them to know. Tell me, what is it about at home? come on.
It's about how many meters.
The students want longer recess. Thank you. That's what I wanted to hear. Y'all need to wakey over there.
What is the author trying to convince the reader? Let's look at our title and also that very first sentence. If you said students should have a longer recess, you are correct. Good job. Let's try another question.
So you can probably figure out the claim or what the author or the person trying to convince you to do within the first sentence or the second sentence, and maybe even the title. Look at the title, a longer recess.
Who is the author's audience? Who is the author trying to convince that the students need a longer recess?
So who is the author's audience? Who is this claim trying to convince? At home, who is the author trying to convince?
For them to have a long recess. Teacher.
No. Who is the author trying to convince?
The teacher. Teacher.
Teachers. That's your audience. You want them where the like Larry said, maybe. Because there's a group of
If you guessed the teachers, you are correct. The teachers are the audience. You did an awesome job, and now you're ready to try it on your own.
I wish there was more of these.
Hello, do you know the most important secret to mental?
Aliens.
Anyways, we're moving on.
When are we gonna have a break? At 1:40.
5. Maybe 2, depending on how
40 minutes.
depending on
Yes, can I go to the restroom?
go quickly. Where was I at? Because
Give me fun.
where's my nearpod at? Didn't I have a nearpod or no? I played the video. Oh, I played the video off our Google Drive. Hold on. Let me see if there's any more videos I want to play. Hold on. I might let y'all do some research on the computer here in a second. Okay. I'm gonna share the nearpod with y'all. Y'all don't have to follow. I'll share it with y'all. Get your MyView book. You may need your MyView book. I haven't decided yet. What? Get your MyView book out. I don't know what page yet. Just have it out ready to go just in case I decide we're going to do some pages. Okay, do y'all have your MyView out, AJ? Yeah, just have it on your desk. I'm not sure if we're gonna, what page we're gonna do exactly just yet.
Okay.
Oh,
This one's mine. We're gonna get our MyView book.
yeah, just have it out. We're not gonna be working on a page yet. For y'all that are
I see a bird running off.
at home and in class,
I want a bird.
y'all that are at home are buying. Y'all that are at home, y'all that are here need to raise your hand to answer these questions if you want a prize. Y'all at home better raise your hand or put up the little hand signal if you want to answer the question. Y'all are trying to get an extra 5 minutes of recess at home is what I can give y'all. Y'all don't even know the question I'm gonna ask. Put your hand down. We're going over academic vocabulary again. We're not on a page. We're not on a page right now. You're gonna lose your recess, AJ. Wiggle worm. Let me see. Our vocabulary was, hold on, I gotta write them down. What was the other one? Significant, habit, severe, exposed. What was the other one? Oh, that's it. All right, if you at home want to answer the question, put up your little emoji that says the raise the hand thing if you want to answer it, okay? The clapping hand, or put up something, or show your hands, something.
Yeah, for your real hand.
What does the word, you better raise your hand or you're gonna be disqualified. What does the word contribute mean? RJ already put up his hand and he doesn't even know. At home, what does the word contribute mean? I think it was Adrian. What does contribute mean?
Donate and assist.
Good job. Jacob, I said raise your hand. And you raised your hand and I had to call you when you said it. Raise your hand. We're gonna practice that from now until eternity. Some of y'all just love to blurt out. Don't get upset either. At home, y'all are participating too for extra recess. What does the word significant mean? Fridays are significant because we have tests. Significant.
A lot of work.
Nope. What does significant mean?
A lot of stuff.
Chloe.
Important.
Important. Oh, sorry. Don't get so upset. Habits. Adrian has a bad habit of reading when he's not supposed to be.
It's a good habit. It's like a bad and I do.
Jacob. Practice. A what? Usual practice. Yes. At home, I don't hear y'all participating. I think we have one. No, we have two more. What does the word severe mean?
Oh,
Severe. Y'all are buying for some extra recess. Mariah and Bela, y'all could have an extra like 15 minutes. Y'all are answering. Significant or severe. There is a severe storm. What, Mariah? Badly or sadly? Bad. Good job. You get an extra 5 minutes. So you got 15 extra minutes of recess today. Harsh or
serious.
serious? So Mariah's not.
Yeah,
No,
serious.
it means like a severe injury is like.
It's bad. Yeah, I know. We got one more. You better be raising. Put your hands down. I don't even know what question I'm gonna ask. Exposed. What does exposed mean?
Reveal.
Revealed.
So.
To show.
Like reveal. You have a broken.
Reveal and show.
All right. Remind me. Y'all have an extra 15 minutes now. Y'all have. Ooh. Y'all are gonna get break starting at 1:30. Y'all too. Vita and Mariah.
Us too.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Y'all got Starboard.
I would if they were there.
Anyways, let's move on. Can y'all see my screen, Audrina?
Yeah.
Thank you. Because those words were not on there. I just never know when I'm gonna give y'all candy, so pay attention. Extended research. Brochures need plenty of images. So like we learned yesterday, our brochures need plenty of what? Where information. What else did we put in there yesterday? A map? What else can you put in there, baby? Chloe. Huh? So that, yeah, that's what we're writing about. So they use maps, diagrams, graphs, and charts. If you can tell me what
It also has symbols.
symbols,
Like it has the restroom, the parking, and elevator.
if you can tell me, this one's a big one. If you can tell me what is another name, we learned about them a while back. Is another name for like maps, diagrams, graphs, and charts. It's a type of, it's something we learned in reading. Starts with a T and then the second word is an S. They're called something. Huh?
Text.
Text what? So
Text speech.
nope. Adrian.
Text teacher.
Text features. So you're putting text features in your brochure. Text features are charts, pictures, illustrations, charts.
We have illustrations in our brochures, like what about, like we had a map.
What is the difference between, I guess, an illustration and a picture?
A picture is like, it's
A picture.
And
Illustration.
illustration is a painting.
It's like a painting or a drawing. Are y'all paying attention?
I got orange.
Did y'all hear him? He told me what the difference is and half the time he's asleep during this time. Good job. I don't know. Let's see. So we're incorporating media. So we're putting pictures. We're going to be putting more pictures on our brochure so the reader knows what we're talking about. Yeah. Persuaded. What page is this?
A brochure about art, playground.
We actually might. Okay, let's look at this. So incorporate media. So this is what I was just talking about. Brochures need plenty of images. Samuel and Olivia use photographs. Photographs are what? Again, pictures are what?
Pictures are pictures. It's a thing. Oh, it's the real thing.
Pictures are the real thing. Illustrations are just drawings.
It's also a text.
Yes. So you can also use maps, which we're going to do, diagrams, graphs, charts, or other visuals that will support your claim and engage your audience. So you want your audience, you want me to go to that park. You're trying to convince me to go to that park, right? And I think we're all going to just do Cole Park together.
Yeah.
Unless you want to go and do a different one of those parks from yesterday, but I think we're all just going to do Cole Park. And yes, your brochure is a grade. So don't think, oh, I don't have to do it because it's not a grade. Yes. That will support your claim and engage your audience. What I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to take like a survey, I guess, and we're going to include it in our brochure. We're going to survey everybody in class and let's see. So you can put it in your brochure and prove that, well, a majority of my class wants to go to Cole Park because they like Cole Park. Using visuals will demonstrate your understanding of the information, what it means. The map shows where people can find the landmark in your community. That's a much better map than what we drew, but we still drew a map on there so they know where to go. A diagram shows interesting facts of the landmark. So if we were writing about something different, well, I guess Ray kind of did this. He kind of drew the park and then he drew the skate park. So it's kind of like a diagram. Right? So a graph or a chart can show evidence to support your claims. So what I think we're going to do on one of ours is we're going to take, like I said, a survey and we're going to use a bar graph to see how many said yes to Cole Park being the best and how many said no to Cole Park being the worst. Or maybe you got a different test. I don't know. I don't know. With your partner, write your keys, each of these on the note cards, write what information you can. So with your partner, brainstorm, hold on, I think we're gonna do this part. You're not doing it with your partner, but with your partner, you can't be a partner. Brainstorm how you could use. I mean, yeah, you could talk like that, yes. With your partner, brainstorm how you could use each of the following types of media in your projects. On the note card, write what information you would use to show and where in your brochure it would work best. If you have the opportunity, go online and find some examples. Okay, let's let's fill in the map part. So what page is this? 211 in my view. Come on, 211 in my view. Okay, I'll let you finish that over. Okay.
One person would have a question.
Okay, 211. We are sitting where you're sitting. Y'all two can be partners. You are right next to each other. You're not getting any closer. 211. Page, Michael, the green book. Page 211. We're gonna fill this in. Wait, what page? 211. 211. We're gonna kind of fill this in because we've already started. At home, page 211. 211. Page 211. I feel like I have to yell because the ones at home never answer. Yeah, probably, but that's why earlier with the math, some of them didn't show me are getting 70s, but if you didn't show me your math earlier, you're getting a 70. That's me being nice. I know, y'all, I'm talking about you because I can't. They're not here with me. I know I can see y'all. Y'all, I don't have a problem getting work from because I can. bring down your back. Get you to do it. Maps. So what do we put for our map? We put a map of what? What did we put a map of yesterday in our brochure?
Whole park?
I guess we put maps, a map of parks, I guess, in our city. I'll make it shorter. Where do we put the map? Or, you know, where do we put the page? On the first page. Why do you think it's important to put the map on the first page? So you know where you're going, right? If I put the map on the very back, I may not want to go to that place, or I may not want to read your brochure anymore because it's in the very back and I don't even know where these parks are. I'm new to the city, so I don't know anything about the city. Come on, y'all writing this in. You're gonna ask for a break. Map, where? Was it the first page? The first. Sorry. The first page. Huh? No, but I'm pretending you're trying to convince me to go to Cole Park because I'm new to this town. I'm not new to this town, but you're trying to convince me to go to Cole Park because I think it's the best. I think Waters Edge Park is the best. So you got to prove to me that Cole Park is better. What does Cole Park have that Waters Edge Park doesn't have? We also didn't discuss another thing about Cole Park. They usually have a snow cone machine out.
Yeah, oh yeah, they
Y'all
always
didn't
do.
mention that. So that should be a detail I would put in there to convince you.
And they have the skate park.
And a skate park, so you're trying to convince me, yeah. Sometimes maybe if you go with your parents, maybe they can go fishing, or maybe you like fishing, you can go fishing right there, right?
Oh yeah, and there's dog shows.
There's dog shows, they show movies there, there's
Oh
plenty
yeah,
that
I
we can
remember
talk about.
on that big place there. I remember when I was 4. They showed like a little Charlie Brown movie.
So you were trying to convince me that that park is the best park in the city, because I like Waters Edge Park because it's got a basketball court.
We found a basketball there.
Maybe I like that park too because it's got a dog park, fits in dog park for my dog, and my dog can play with other dogs. Maybe that's why I like it, but
I don't know.
but maybe I want to go skating, maybe. So you're gonna tell me it's better because I want to go skating, right? So we have to do this with our partner.
Every time at my house, this cat is always out of work and it's
Okay. Yes.
I know like what the word is pretty much.
Ask the cat.
I love tacos.
All right, for the diagrams. Did we do diagrams? I guess we did. We drew diagrams of what? Or that one we did, Jacob. What was the one diagram we drew? We only got to like draw one on our brochure. What's the one diagram we drew on our brochure? What was it? What part did we talk about yesterday? I think. What part? Where's your brochure? Have your brochures too. Did we talk about Cole Park?
Yeah.
You put it right there. What did we write about Cole Park yesterday? What did we write about Cole Park yesterday? Huh? So the diagram.
This, we're going to a cool park.
So we drew a drawing of Cole Park. We'll put that here, right here. Pay attention. Cole Park. Where do we put it? We put it on the second page, right? Cole Park.
Cool park.
Picture. I'm gonna put picture. I guess it would not be a picture. It would be a drawing, right?
Then I looked up last night. I looked up the pictures of Cool Park from a drone view, and it looks pretty good.
What I'm gonna let y'all do, I think after this for a few minutes, I'm gonna let y'all research it on your computers and stuff to do some research on the different parks, so you can kind of see what they look like. Because I didn't let y'all do it yesterday.
Can you
but-
go on Google and do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all in a few minutes. We're gonna finish this and then I will let y'all. Another diagram. We haven't done. Okay, we haven't done the rest of these, but I think we will eventually later. We're gonna take a survey. We're gonna include it. And I'm gonna let y'all do some research right now. So you can see what North Pole, South Pole, Waters Edge Park, and Cole Park really look like.
Okay.
I'm ready. Okay. Before we move on, I'm gonna take a survey so that we can give more proof that our claim about Cole Park being the best park in the city is true. So we're gonna take a survey. A survey is where I'm gonna ask you a question and you're gonna raise your hand if you like Cole Park and then if you don't like Cole Park. Hold on, I haven't asked those information.
But what? You never been to Cole Park.
What park have you been to? Have you been to Waters Edge Park?
I've been there. I've been there, but like
And then
I
you
also
put
been at
north?
this. I've been also been at this other park with like swings.
Okay.
Just swings.
Y'all don't have to write this in red. Pay attention. Everybody's participating. So raise your hand if you think north or South Coke Park is the best park in the city. Raise your hand. Does anybody think that? Hey, pay attention. Okay, Jacob, you can only vote once. Got it? We'll pretend you're one.
Wait, Mr. Hernandez, park, like north park, the one that's on northwest.
I like Cole Park.
So we're bunching North Coke and South Coke Park together. Jacob, you said you like these parts, so we'll include you in this one. We'll put one. We're gonna put this in our brochure a little later. So one person. Y'all don't have to write it. Raise your hand if you think the best park. Y'all at home too are raising your hand. Raise your hand if you think Waters Edge Park is the best park in the city. Nobody thinks that's the best park?
I think it's good.
You think it's good? We'll put, okay.
It's not bad, but it's not bad, but it's
We're gonna pretend. We're gonna use this as evidence to back our claim.
Water Edge Park is my second favorite park. Oh,
Raise your hand if you think Cole Park is the best park in the city. Raise your hand. One. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chloe, what are you going for? These are 3. Pick one. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6, 7, 8. Chloe, we'll put you on a good park. 8, 9. We got 9 people. Wow. So if you were just looking at this bar graph here and you saw CP means Cole Park, Waters Edge Park, North and South Cole Park, would you agree with the author of your brochure if they said Cole Park is the best park by just looking at that? Do you think that it's the truth by just looking at that? Huh?
May not, because
No.
some people don't like it because it's like
But say like
Well,
say
it depends on
like,
people's opinions.
into the town.
there was like 11 people. We took a vote. There's 11 people. So if I were reading this and I saw this bar graph on there and it said 9 people like Cole Park out of 11, I think I would go visit Cole Park because the majority of the people like Cole Park, right?
Yeah.
That's what that chart showed, correct? Do y'all agree? Yes. We'll put that on our brochure on one of these pages. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do some research. I want everybody to go to Google.com and we're going to Google the 3 different parts we're looking at so we can get pictures of what they look like or you can draw.
Can I go on the computer?
Yes, y'all here that need a computer better get on one. Otherwise, I think that's everybody. No, we're going to Google. I'm gonna show y'all where to go. Hold on. See, wait. No, you're researching or you're getting off. 9 for CP, because I need to make it again. 1 for Waters Edge and 1 for North and South. Okay, hold on. Let me show y'all where we're going. Here we go. Okay. We can start by Google. Let's Google Cole Park first and see what we find. Y'all can Google. Come on. Y'all can do maps, satellite pictures, images. Yeah. Jacob, are you get on the computer and do this? Yeah. Y'all see it? Y'all can see pictures of it. I'm giving y'all about 10 minutes to do this.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Images, maybe satellites. I don't know. Website. She has a computer. Go, Jacob. So you can do this research with us. You're researching. You're actually getting on a computer.
This is the one that I went to once.
It's the new one, isn't it?
I think so. Now it's been there for a while.
Over here.
It's been there ever since like.
That part, yeah, that's the part I was talking about.
Yeah,
That's my favorite one. Yeah, I got that little wheel that you can like spin in there.
Yeah, I like that one.
It's so fun. And those are the one part you have to hang on. Oh yeah, that one, yeah.
Yeah, that one's fun.
That part is way funner than.
I like the spinny thing.
It's Water's Edge Park. Oh, they told you.
Wait, it's really water?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was so fun.
Yeah, that's the part when I got
Remember what this one looks like. So when we talk about Water's Edge Park, we can draw this picture of the hamster wheel.
hamster wheel.
Yes, if you look in the back, there's a hamster wheel. Right here, look. They call it a hamster wheel. I don't know.
Yeah, I've been at that one before.
Yeah, y'all research. Y'all can research North Pope and South Pope Park, Pope Park, and Water's Edge Park. Yes.
Water Edge Park is kind of like you.
It's this one.
Yeah,
It's the one with the basketball court. What, Chloe?
This one I've been to. I've been to this one in Cole Park and I think South Park. Pope Park or whatever.
I have until 1:40.
Wait, so what kind of drill that?
Y'all can Google Cole Park, North Pole Park, and
Wait. You want us to go there?
yeah, y'all can Google it. I'm giving y'all time to research. It's called researching. So when we go back to our brochure, you can be able to visualize what the parks look like. And why it's not the best park or why it's the best park. Google. Water's Edge, water. W. Yeah. Yeah, Ben. So maybe now that I've seen it, y'all might have different opinions on which part. Maybe we should take that vote again. I don't know. I clicked on a link. I think it's an article.
Mermaid.
WATTR.
No, that's
ED. Space.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
ED. I believe it.
Mermaid.
What?
So you see the background of someone's body?
Cool.
Like there's someone's Oh.
Hey. We're looking at images and
Whoa. They can zoom in.
Whoa. SIDE.
I never just see a dragon.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I'm gonna ask you what's What's one thing you found?
Good job.
You're gonna get off and do something else. I'm gonna ask you, what's one thing you learned about the park you didn't know about before? So you better be ready to share. Well, recess, we're gonna share.
There you go. Oh.
I remember.
Huh?
Ooh, that's why it's scary. This is why people like water. Oh, no. Like this? Like this? Think about this. We order you to. This is the thing we're talking about. Okay, what else?
What, you can zoom in on this.
Well, look, someone's skateboarding. It's cool. You want to take a single pigeon from bird. Single. Oh, there's a little Christmas. Put that up.
How about 5 minutes? And we're coming back and you're gonna tell me.
Oh, there's a, that's what
You're gonna tell me what you found in your pictures.
What I was looking, I went to California and maybe Memphis, and I went to. I never knew they had this kind of.
Okay, but we're Googling parks here, not California. Got it? We're researching parks here.
a dog.
My email not be going off already? Oh, back. Birds are chirping. I'm tired.
Well, that looks cool.
Like a VR. Michael found like you can do VR on some of these pictures.
Really?
Some of them, not all of them. I don't know if y'all can do it on yours, but
Just like say that. There's another video.
This is the image of my phone that I screenshot.
Oh, it's also another VR.
The world is virus free. I'm gonna go there.
yes.
Oh, this is cool, yo.
Yes.
Did you have 6 months?
Yes. Okay. All right, guys. Go. I don't know what room. Zoom. We'll be back at I don't know what time. Be back. Y'all leave your stuff here. We'll be back at 2 o'clock. Got it, y'all on Zoom.
Okay.
What time are we coming back?
2.
All right, I'll see y'all in a little bit.
What is this? Are we gonna do a break?